What's going on, guys? cebmofroz back here for another video, and today is going to be a very different video from normal. And why is that, you may ask? Well, there's a couple reasons. First off, this is going to be a video that I'm going to have to pour my heart and soul into. And creatively, I do this for everything, but not all of it. And I mean today, I'm going to put all of it into this video. But today's video is actually going to have a little bit of drama in it as well, so if you guys don't like that, then I'm sorry. I'll have some more good content coming out later on, but I really just needed to make a video on this. So a lot of you people are new to my channel and haven't gone back and seen all of the stuff that happened to me before, so I'll go into a little bit of detail explaining some backstory real fast. Basically, I loved this girl more than anything in the entire world. I still do and will till the day I die. And to sum everything up very quickly, basically she had a lot of mental disorders, so much in fact that the court decided that she has to be in her parents' custody until she is 23. She is currently 20 years old and literally older than me, but she has such bad mental disorders that she has to stay with her parents. She's basically considered a minor because if you have sex with her without her parents' permission, you can go to jail even though she's 20. She is not even legally allowed to have control over her own finances. Her parents have to regulate that and have to control it. Every bit of money that she gets, her parents see it first. And her mental disorders go so far that she used to talk about how she saw demons and angels. She has gone to mental institutions plenty of times in the past as well. But putting all those negatives aside of my ex, she was absolutely the most brilliant person I have ever met in my entire life besides her mental disorders. And I've met a lot of very, very smart people in my life. But compared to her, I feel like I'm literally just the most stupid person in the entire world because of how smart she is. And that's one reason why I completely and totally fell in love with her. But other than that, she was also one of the most kindest, compassionate, loving, caring people I'd ever met in my entire life. For me, personally, I looked down on a lot of people, especially people who did drugs or drank alcohol or anything like that. I thought I was above them because I didn't do that kind of stuff. I was all about staying pure and good to yourself and making sure you're healthy and all that kind of stuff, but not her. She did not care who you were, what you've done, anything. You could be a criminal for all she cares, and she would still do anything in her power to help you out. And I truly, truly looked up to her. She was my role model. She was what I aspired to be after I met her. But the problem is no one's perfect. Sometimes they have issues, and sometimes people have mental disorders, and I did not really take that into account. I was just a stupid kid who knew nothing about mental disorders, nothing at all. I thought they were just like this stupid thing that anybody could just get past by using their mind. So, with me being stupid, I tried to convince her that she was just completely normal, that none of these things could do anything, and that she didn't even need to take medicine. And that was my biggest mistake ever because she completely and totally changed into a 100% different person when she was not on her medicine. And one fateful day, since she wasn't on her medicine, we started to argue over the stupidest, littlest things. Till the point an incident happened where the cops ended up being called and she decided to tell them that I scratched her on her arm. But she never outright said this to the cop in the first place either. The cop noticed that she had a scratch on her arm, questioned her about it, and she was like, oh, it might have been from him. Which anytime she ever actually got upset, she would scratch into her own arm. But no matter what any of you guys believe, or what she believes, or what anyone believes, I went to jail either way. And as a result, I ended up getting charged with domestic violence. And this destroyed me. It destroyed my reputation. It made me lose lots of friends. And to this day, still people don't believe me that I didn't do this. They took her side, and they will always take her side. But I'll say one thing, and that is that I have loved her more than anything in the entire world, and I would never, ever hurt somebody that I love like that. But in the end, it hurt me. It hurt me so bad. Because one of the worst things in the entire world I ever thought it was that you could do was be a woman beater. When I was young, my dad was not the best of people. He was an alcoholic, and you know what happens when somebody's an alcoholic. He was extremely abusive and would stay up very, very late, till about 7 in the morning with his girlfriend at that time, and would constantly yell and scream, and they'd fight and throw things. All while his girlfriend at the time's kids were in the other room at that time, and they were 3 and 6 years younger than me, and we were already very young as is. So I would have to every single weekend, and I mean every single weekend, go out there and I would have to yell at them. I would have to scream and make them stop fighting. There were sometimes I even had to force him to go back into his room, and I'd punch punch and kick the door and threaten him that if he ever came out during that night again, I'd beat the shit out of him. I got extremely sick of it as I got older. I got so tired of seeing the way he treated them so much that in a few times I ended up even having to fight him. And that's why I completely and totally have never touched drugs, never drank any alcohol, and have looked down on people who do that kind of stuff. I don't really look down on people anymore who do it now because I've changed. But there is one thing, and one thing I will never forgive, and that is somebody who will actually physically hurt somebody they love. So to be looked at as somebody like this, it destroyed me. I have not been out of my house in about a year. I have not worked or done a job in a year. I have just spent my entire year just in this room, cooped up, scared, not going outside because of how the way I look to people now. And then on top of that, my friends started calling me DVO man or woman beater man and stuff like that, so I just said fuck it and went with it. Because at that point, my heart, my soul, my entire being was broken, so I just was like, you know what, why not make myself a meme? I might as well, there's nothing else left of me. Every single day I wanted to kill myself. Every single day. I even tried so much, in fact, that I had to go to the ER. Because I slit my wrist open and I have a permanent scar now there. And if I had actually ever physically hurt her, I would have definitely 100% killed myself. Because for me, a firm belief was that anybody who could do that to someone they loved could do way more things to anyone that they didn't. And now this random dude who didn't even know me decided to go, oh, why do you say you're a woman beater and all this kind of stuff, which I can't even find where he found that I said this. But this Alex J. Brimmer dude was just completely and totally looking down on me and saying all this negative shit to me for no reason, not even knowing who I am. And he couldn't have known me for more than a day or two, so I have no idea where he found this stuff because I removed all that kind of joking stuff off of my Twitter. I even went back to old videos and like started looking through all kinds of stuff to see if I like as explicitly said this anywhere besides like an old tweet somewhere. But somehow or another in one day he done so much research on me that he had already blocked me on every single platform known to man. So I'm just gonna read off 100% what this dude who really doesn't know me just randomly says about me. You seem to have some weird views about women. Greatest woman beater around? But yeah, have fun with that. I don't think explaining historical gender inequality will do well for my anxiety, and I'm just a trash nobody anyways. But I believe in you, dude, and you can be better than that. Think of the people you're influencing as a creator. Well, I want you to know, I grew up with my mom. I grew up with all kinds of women. I didn't get to see my dad but on weekends, and guess what? He was completely and totally abusive. The women in my life were the very smart ones, the ones that had education. My dad, you know what he did? He sold pot. You know what my mom did though? She went to college. She actually did good in life. She went through and she got a $28 accounting job right after graduating top of her class in college. In my life, the women are the ones who go to college, and the men are the ones who end up being lousy losers for the most part, who don't go to college and have shit jobs. So guess what? For me, women I've actually looked up to, you know? I've actually never once thought that a woman can't do what a man can do. They can both do the exact same things. If anything, for me, I've looked down on men for the most part. Most of them are just fucking jackasses and are stupid as fuck. So next time, Alex J. Brimmer, kinda, you know, do your research a little better that you do on someone for no reason. Because as far as I can tell, you're just another retorted white knight male. Oh my god, this dude thinks so badly of women. I have to stand up for these women. No, bitch! The women could stand up for themselves if they wanted to because they are just as good as you. If you cannot comprehend jokes and how people joke about anything in this day and age and have memes about all kinds of things, then you need to get the fuck off the internet. And never be such a pussy that you do all this research on someone, message them, and then block them on everything. If you're too scared to hear what I have to say, then you shouldn't have said it at all. Also, for your information, I hang out with women every single day. My best friend named Isabel, or how she goes online and all my friends know her, Hydro, I hang out with every single day. She was there for me when I really needed her the most. Whenever I was hurt and feeling down, she would always talk to me and make me feel better. And I have 100% returned the favor, I believe, because I talk to her every single day now. I know she might actually hate me for saying this, but she doesn't have a lot of friends. She doesn't have a lot of people she talks to. She's very lonely. So every single day when she gets home from school, we get into a Discord call and we talk until she falls asleep. And there have been some times where even for an entire week we don't even end up ending the Discord call. We just keep it going the entire time and just wake up and talk to each other each morning. And if we're not in a Discord call and I see her on Xbox or something early in the morning before school, I'll get into a call with her and tell her like, yo, have a good day at school and all this kind of stuff. So man, I am sorry, but you picked the worst person in the entire world to pick and say didn't respect women. When I've spent my entire life surrounded by women, and if I did not respect them, I would have got murdered by them. Oh my god. But anyways, this video has been an emotional roller coaster. I've packed in a lot of thoughts in this, and there's probably even more I really want to say. But I think I have put plenty of points into this video. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous that this person ever called me out for this. But I'm sorry that you guys had to have such a drama-filled video, but I put a lot of heart and passion and soul into this video, and I hope you guys could feel that. And Jesus Christ, did I just lose my voice at the end of that? But please, no one go hate on him. Nobody knows what his backstory is or what he's gone through in life or anything like that, and that's what I want him to understand. I myself have personally been hit and abused, but guess what? I don't go around saying all this stuff to people I don't even know. And that's what I really want him to understand. This video isn't to hate on him, but to make sure he never hurts someone like he just did me. So please, in some polite way, make sure he sees this video, because probably he's not going to want to see it, but make sure he knows that people have watched and know what he did. So all of his social media are going to be down in the links below. You guys can go check him out, tell him all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. This is probably going to be the only drama video that's going to be on my channel for quite some time. I don't want to revolve it around drama or anything, because some people don't like that. I'm sorry if any of you guys didn't like this video or anything because of that. Anyways, this has been Seb, and peace out, guys. I hope you guys have a good day.